बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरा नाम अत्तर अब्बास और मेरा ताल्लुक एवेन्यू मार्केटिंग के साथ। एवेन्यू मार्केटिंग हमेशा की तरह आपके पास लेटेस्ट डेवलपमेंट अपडेट्स लेके आती है और हर उस एक्टिविटी की अपडेट लेके आती है जो कैपिटल स्मार्ट सिटी और लाहौर स्मार्ट सिटी से मुंसलिक होती है। जैसा कि मैंने आपको बताया था कि यहाँ पे इवेंट्स का सिलसिला शुरू कर रहा है कैपिटल स्मार्ट सिटी की मैनेजमेंट, लाहौर स्मार्ट सिटी की मैनेजमेंट। आज उस पहला इवेंट जो है वो मैनचेस्टर में हुआ, जहाँ पे पाकिस्तान से खुसूसी तौर पे डायरेक्टर सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग मुजीब अहमद खान साहब तशरीफ़ लाए। इसके साथ साथ डायरेक्टर बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट आबिद चीमा साहब तशरीफ़ लाए और उनके साथ डीलर्स की एक बड़ी तादाद पाकिस्तान से वो भी यहाँ पे तशरीफ़ लाई और उन्होंने इस इवेंट में शिरकत की। आज के इवेंट में 3 सेशन थे और तीनों सेशन में यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन किया गया प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में कि जो डेवलपमेंट अब तक हो चुकी है उसकी लेटेस्ट वीडियोस जो हैं वो शेयर की गई। लोगों ने सवालात किए, अपने सवालात के जवाबात भी हासिल किए और काफ़ी मुतमईन नज़र आए अब तक की डेवलपमेंट को लेके। यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक बात बताता चलूँ कि चूँकि ओवरसीज़ पाकिस्तानी ज़्यादातर 95% तक मैं कह सकता हूँ कि एंड यूज़र्स होते हैं, तो उनके लिए सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ ये होती है कि जो डेवलपमेंट ऑन साइट हो रही है उसके बारे में उनको आगाह रखा जाए। तो ये कैपिटल स्मार्ट सिटी की बड़ी अच्छी काविश है कि वो अपने जो कस्टमर्स हैं उन तक खुद पहुंचती है और डेवलपमेंट के बारे में आगाह करती है। मेरी कोशिश होगी कि इस दौरा के दौरान जो कि मैनेजमेंट कर रही है यूके का, हम उनके व्यूज़, क्योंकि मुझे आप सुनते रहते हैं, उनके व्यूज़ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आप तक पहुँचाएँ। अभी आप जो वीडियो देखेंगे ये बहुत ही डिटेल्ड ब्रीफिंग इन्होंने दी है, तकरीबन 20 मिनट की ब्रीफिंग है, लेकिन क्या ज़बरदस्त सम अप किया है ब्रिगेडियर आबिद चीमा साहब ने कैपिटल स्मार्ट सिटी के कॉन्सेप्ट को, जिससे आपको अंदाज़ा होगा कि ये सिर्फ हाउसिंग प्रोजेक्ट नहीं है, ये इससे बढ़ के बहुत कुछ है। आप ज़रूर ये वीडियो देखिए और अब आप जान सकते हैं कि ब्रिगेडियर साहब ने इस प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में क्या कहा।
My name is Abid Chima and I am heading the business development of Capital Smart City and Lahore Smart City. Our vision was very ambitious. In 2016, we decided that let's develop a world-class city in Pakistan. The chairman gave this task to the senior management that let's not reinvent the wheel, go all over the world, see whatever is best, go behind that, hire and engage the designer and bring them to Pakistan. It was extremely challenging for us. We went to America, big spaces, big designers. We went to Europe, small places, grand places. We went to Far East, and we like Singapore. The utilization of spaces and the efficiency it was offering to its resident was commendable. So we started asking who designed Singapore, and we came to there was a state-owned company by the name of Surbana Jurong. They designed Singapore and they were operating Singapore as a smart city. And 2013, it was declared as the first smart city in the world. So we went to them, we asked them that come to Pakistan and design a city for us. And design in such a way that later on our city should be accredited as the smart city. There were very few smart cities. After every 3 years there is a Lee Kuan Yew award which is given to a city which qualify the definition of a smart city. The lately Vienna, then Barcelona, some part of London, some part of Dubai has been declared as the smart districts or the smart cities. And they told us, they educated us that smart city, if you want to develop a smart city in Pakistan, it must qualify certain criteria, certain conditions. And out of those, few were that it has to have 30% green area. That means you have to leave that much amount of the land and earmark it for the green areas. Then it has to have a public transport. Then it has to be very inclusive and sustainable city. That means that resident living in smart city, they don't have to go outside the smart city for any other reason. For any reason, whether it's a primary education, secondary education, or the university level education. Similarly, in health, primary health, secondary health, or tertiary level healthcare facilities. Then you have to provide them the job opportunities within the city. Then you have to have the family recreational areas. It has to be an inclusive city. It's not like Dubai, the city of brick and mortar, and soulless city. It has to have a soul in it. When we say soul, that means it must cater for the need of the citizens. It must be a lively city, vibrant city for the young people, for the rich people, for the poor people, for the middle class people. It has to have the theaters, it has to have the exhibition center, it has to have the art galleries, it has to have the music centers, it has to have, all kind of facilities. Of course, if you want to go to a madrasa, you can go to a madrasa. If you want to go to a skating or any other activity for the youngsters. So you have to cater for the all age groups and all tiers of the society. We said, okay, design it. And then we asked them to come to Pakistan. They said, no way, we are not going to Pakistan. It's a very dangerous country. So it was another challenge for us to bring them to Pakistan, to bring them on ground. And when they came to Pakistan, and we asked them, you have to come every month. And after a few months, they fell in love with Pakistan. And now, whenever they come to Pakistan, the first thing they ask is, where is the Shinwari Tikas? So they have started liking it. They divided our cities, they did the designing with 27 districts. Every district had a peculiar kind of facilities and environment. The city was self-sustained and every district was to be a self-sustained district. Like for example, we have one project we launched this year in March, one capital. So that district is primarily upscale apartment building for the young professionals. It's a gated community, and inside there is one building which is for the nursery, for the small kids. Another building is the service apartment. The third building is the service offices. So that whosoever is living there, their needs are met within that compound. There is a club for the giants, there is a ladies' club as well. So you can well imagine there are 27 districts. We have earmarked more than 2,000 canal land for a mini Disneyland, for the family entertainment. In Pakistan, these days, there is only one family entertainment, and that is you go to the restaurant and have food. We already have amphitheaters. We already have signed an agreement with one company to build the museum. Our cricket stadium is under construction. The basic facilities which I told you, those are already, some of them are already there, and some are being developed. Like the primary school is there. The girls' college is under construction. The boys' college is under construction. The basic health unit is already there. The 50-bed hospital is under construction. And we don't forget our older generation, our parents, our grandparents. So we are developing a rehab center. In Pakistan, the best rehab center is AFIRM, Armed Forces Institute of Rehabilitation Center in Rawalpindi. Their Deputy Commandant, Brigadier Khalil, Dr. Brigadier Khalil, has recently retired from service, and we hired him. And not only that, last year we signed an agreement with the Harley Street Institute of Brain and Cancer Surgery. And you know what is Harley Street Medical Institute? Harley Street in London is considered as the Mecca of medicine in Europe. And day before yesterday night, I was with the head of that department. We were having dinner. And he was so ambitious. He had so many visits to Pakistan, and he said that I have already talked to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, and in mid-January, we want to start the project. And the British government is helping them a lot. So these are the kind of institutions which we are bringing to Pakistan. This was our vision, that create a world-class city in Pakistan. Now, those 27 districts, every district has to be designed by a specialist, by a specific designer. I just give you an example. Our 18-hole PGA standard golf course. Unfortunately, we could not find a single golf course designer in Pakistan. So we started looking around the world from where we can get the best of the best designers. We found one in Switzerland by the name of Haradin Golf. 100 years old golf course designer. They had designed more than 200 golf courses in the world. And again, the challenge was how to bring those guys to Pakistan, because everybody was afraid of going to Pakistan. So we brought them to Pakistan. They designed our golf course. And then the second challenge was, who is going to manage the construction and the development of golf course? Because we had no idea. In Pakistan, there was no company. Habib Rafiq is number one infrastructure development company. But these days, there is a specialization, and then there is a sub-specialization. We can build the road, we can develop the external infrastructure, but this is a very specialized task to develop a world-class PGA standard signature golf course. And our chairman told us that do not compromise on the quality. The designer which you hire must be within first 5 top class in the world. So we found one in America by the name of Truth, and we said that, are you willing to supervise the development and later on operation and management of our golf course? They said, yes, we can do that. And we asked them, are you among the first 5 in the world? They said, no, we are not among the first 5 in the world. We are number 1 in the world. We are designing, we are developing, we are managing, we are operating 650 golf courses in the world. They were very expensive. You understand, when we hire these professionals outside Pakistan, they charge us $150 an hour, $60 an hour, $200 an hour. And for the last 3 years, we have hired so many international designers. Because the kind of project we launched in Pakistan, unfortunately, there was no company in Pakistan who could design and supervise these kind of projects. In Pakistan, when we talked to the people, they said that you are very much impressed with the Goras. I said, of course, there is nobody in Pakistan. There is tremendous talent in Pakistan, but that is a scattered talent. From a single platform, if you want to get a wholesome outcome of any project, it is really difficult. So we brought them here. We went to Dubai, and we liked the Burj Khalifa area, the downtown area, the address hotel. So we liked that area. And we started looking at that, who designed this place. And then we came to know there was a company from South Africa, DSA. They designed that area. So we hired them. They designed our golf course clubhouse. Similarly, we had to hire designers from Spain, we had to hire designers from Australia, One of our district is designed by the Australians. And our chairman told us, let's not develop gardens in our city. Let's develop a city in a garden. So he's very fond of, the horticulture and landscape and greenery. So we started looking inside Pakistan who is going to design the landscape of this city. We went to Karachi, we went to Lahore. We could find best of the best Malis, but there was no design. So we had to approach one company in England, Cracknell. They had designed and implemented 80% of landscape in Dubai. So we hired them. That's why whenever I speak to our honorable guests, I always say, please do not compare our project with other housing projects in Pakistan. Not that we are better than them, not that we are less than them. They could be much better than us. But our concept is different. It is not a housing society where we are just cutting the plots and selling it. It is the environment which we are creating in Pakistan. We are trying to create an environment. These are the kind of projects which are undertaken by the governments in the public sector. For us, it's a new experience. What you are selling what is the difference between Pakistan and UK? The difference of environment. There is a safety here, there is a security here, there is education here, there is a health here. There's so many kind of facilities which you are here. That has allowed you, that has compelled you to leave your homeland and come to this place. What we are trying to do is that we are trying to copy you. We are trying to create those facilities which you are enjoying in UK or anywhere else in the world. We may not reach to the 100% level, but you must appreciate our efforts. This is what we are trying to do in Pakistan. This is your home away from home. In Pakistan, you have one identity, you are a Pakistani. But here you could be a Pakistani British or a British Pakistani. But in both the cases, the word Pakistan stays with you. In Pakistan, what we are trying to do is to put an effort and to bring that environment to a level which is very close to a developed world. You understand in private sector in Pakistan, the government, there is a sluggish bureaucracy, there are issues, there are problems, there are challenges from morning till evening. But we are a private sector. We need your support. We need your prayers. We are not here to sell the plots. Of course, that is part of the whole scheme of things. But at the moment, we just want to tell you that in Pakistan, there are some good things are also happening. Unfortunately, most of us now rely on the social media, where all the time the conspiracy theories are, we are forwarding from one place to another place, one friend to another. The media is always projecting the negative side of it because negativity sells faster than the positivity. Many of you, if you have come from Pakistan in recent days, you will see people are happy there. It's not that, it's not that in Pakistan people are dying with hunger. It is not in Pakistan that footpaths are being rented out for the homeless people. No. It is done in India. Here we say that India has done this. Of course, we have so many issues, so many problems. No denying the fact. But at the same time, it's a viable country, it's a nuclear state, it's a 220 million population. There are many talented people. Our forefathers' graves are there. Our parents are buried there. So we are trying to create an environment where our overseas Pakistanis can very safely, with a lot of confidence and trust, send their parents to go and live there where they will have the medical facilities, where have safety, we have security, and through technology, they can observe their parent from morning till evening 24/7. Their parents are comfortable, the children are comfortable. Because I know we go all over the world and talk to our overseas brothers and Pakistanis. 3 days back, I was in Norway, Oslo, and one of the MP, a young boy like my friend sitting here, he was a politician. I said, "What kind of challenge you are facing?" He said, "The challenge is that our grandparents and the parents who migrated from Pakistan to Norway, Oslo, they are very happy here. Every day in the morning, nurse comes, they give them a medical treatment. They are very, very happy there. But there is one problem." I said, "What is that problem?" He said that they want to go back and bury it there. Because here they don't want to go to the old homes. They don't want to die in the old homes. They want to go back to their parents, to their families, and they want to be there. And I said, "So what are you doing?" He said, "When I talked to my minister, he said, 'What is the solution?' And when I talked to my elder parents or grandparents, they said, 'It is your baby. You find the solution. But we don't want to die in the old homes.'" So what I want to say is, let's not be very much discouraged by the environment in Pakistan. Pakistan is a very resilient country. You have been living here, we have been living in Pakistan. We know एक गली के अंदर बम धमाका हो रहा था, दूसरी गली के अंदर शादियाने बज रहे होते, शादी चल रही होती है. It's a very vibrant country. It has tremendous strength. Just few minutes back, I was talking to the Consul General of Pakistan in Manchester, and we were discussing the same thing. The resilience, the ability to survive. Of course we have the problem. Of course. Nobody can deny that fact. But at the same time, on Eid holidays, on 8 days, more than 8 billion rupees were spent on the local tourism. You go to the website and see how many people go to Sawat and Naran, and thousands and thousands of cars are going there. So don't get carried away with that everything bad is happening in Pakistan. The private sector is trying their best. They are going to become the engine of growth. And inshallah, the people like us, many of them very talented, they will contribute. I once again thank you very much.
जी व्यूअर्स, आपने सुना ब्रिगेडियर आबिद चीमा साहब ने कितने कम्प्रिहेंसिव वे में आपको कैपिटल स्मार्ट सिटी और लाहौर स्मार्ट सिटी का जो बेसिक कोर इनका कॉन्सेप्ट है वो आपके सामने शेयर किया. और आप यकीनन अपने आप को प्राउड फील कर रहे होंगे कि आप एक ऐसे फ्यूचरिस्टिक प्रोजेक्ट का हिस्सा बन चुके हैं और बनने जा रहे हैं कि जो आपको सिर्फ एक लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड फराहम नहीं कर रहा, बल्कि आपका एक कंप्लीट वे ऑफ लाइफ, एक बिल्कुल नया तर्ज ज़िंदगी आपको देने जा रहा है. हमारी ये जो सीरीज़ है यूके टूर्स की, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसके लिए आप हमारी वीडियोस देखते रहें, अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि एवेन्यू मार्केटिंग आप तक तमाम वो इम्पॉर्टेंट अपडेट्स लेके आता है कि जो शायद किसी और चैनल से आपको ना मिले. मेरा नाम अत्तर अब्बास है और मेरा ताल्लुक़ है एवेन्यू मार्केटिंग के साथ.